I'm gonna be eating dinner soon.
I mean, I would not be upset.
We could do that. Can we get a long rest first, though?
Ooh, or a level up. One.
Yeah,
like
I'm like
one,
out of spell slots here.
One level up, sir.
Lisa, may we have a level up?
This is why we shouldn't. You should just leave the ocean alone. We should just not go into the ocean any longer.
Right? Tickets cost $250,000.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, the rescue mission is being run from Boston.
I don't want to say that it's like, aw, rich people, that's so sad. But, you know, aw, rich people, that's so sad.
Hamish Harding, a 58-year-old British billionaire.
Yeah, fuck them.
Right? It's
Bye.
like, oh no. I guess the average, or I guess the maximum wealth will go down by 0.1%. I don't think anybody important's on there. Right? Exactly. Like, so sad.
That is my one of my dearest little followers. She's so sweet. She's just like this person from Canada who I think she found me through Bones. And she comes to all of my streams. She's very sweet. She's very nice. She's very enthusiastic and just like wants to come and hang out. Yeah, she's so nice. She sent me like a bunch of like Canadian candy, like maple and stuff.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah. She sent me this little fossil that she found like on the beach where she lives. Yeah, it's got like yeah, she's so nice.
That's like the best type of like internet friend.
Yeah. Something.
Surrender something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna
Death to billionaires.
just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out the safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have little chaps on?
No, they are not. You get the squirrel now. They have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably caca of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. But does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranger will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not anyone. Not just anyone.
Hey, and now your mic is turned on for the intro.
Now we're actually live when we're supposed to be.
What? Who would have thought it?
You guys
Hello,
heard
everybody.
our conversations about dead billionaires and me gushing about Weasel.
Yeah, honestly, what is the old lawyer joke? You could say that about billionaires, right? What do you call 100 billionaires jumping off a cliff? A good start. So yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our shit show. And I made it 15 seconds before I cursed so I won't get demonetized on YouTube.
Oh my god.
I just thought I'd
Hey,
share.
Seth, can you stop sharing your screen in Skype?
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Thank you.
Am I sharing too much?
It's jarring. It's jarring for me. I don't know why.
Oh, I never look at the Skype screen. I always look
Yeah,
at
I very rarely look at the Skype
Twitch
screen either.
Yeah, like if I'm talking to like one of your characters, I like looking at you as I'm talking to you. So I don't know.
I just do it in Twitch though.
I do it in Twitch, and that's why there's a really weird delay when we
Oh
watch
yeah,
it.
see, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Because I'm like, huh?
I love it. How's everybody doing? Other than, so what we were I don't know how much. Thank you, Kelly. I love you too, baby. Yeah. Does that come through in the Twitch chat? It does, right from Facebook.
Yep.
From Restreambot.
Yep. So we were talking about, look, I know it's awful and terrible, but there is a submarine tour that's lost right now, and they've only got like a day and a half of air left. So that's what we were talking about. But it is filled with stupidly rich people who paid $250,000 a ticket. So
Whoa.
I don't know how bad I actually feel about that. But that's probably the narcissistic personality disorder picking out. And anyway.
I love when you mention that. It's so fascinating.
Right?
Are you a compensatory narcissist or the other kind?
Who the fuck cares? Sorry.
Well,
a narcissist would say that.
would say, you know?
Right?
Yep.
Sorry. You have to be able to laugh at it. I mean,
That was great.
why don't we go around, starting with the compensatory Ms. Senzan?
Hello, I am Senzan, the sorceress of the. I live with.
That's what I was laughing at.
And I cast big bad spells if the dice love me. And
sometimes
I don't know.
they don't.
Sometimes, a lot of times they don't, but man, when they line up, it's like an addiction. Like one out
like
of
a gambling
5
addiction.
times, it's like chicka, 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 yeah, and you hit big, and then the rest like
And you literally blow up like a building. Yeah.
right.
I mean, with your character, that's literally what happens. You either blow it to smithereens or you miss. So
Or yep. So it's interesting.
cool. All right, Hiccup, Myriad. Who are you and what character are you playing?
Hi, I am Myriad. You can call me whatever you like. Don't call me Myriad X Seth because that's fucking weird. I haven't done that in a while. I stream here on twitch.tv/Myriad_X. I play a lot of cozy games. Sometimes I play some spooky games with my friends, and then I'm also running through the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We're currently on Mass Effect 2, which is the reason that Seth decided to stop in the other day on my stream because Miranda was there.
Sorry.
Father, stop this. And I play Hiccup. She's a little Kenku wizard. She's very excited. She's going to be a god. You cannot stop her. She's so powerful.
Wait, let's see if I'm going to skip over her and she just hasn't said anything. Nope, she's not here yet. All right, Maudit.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cloverby, and I play Maudit, your questionably moral neighborhood person who is, always at the party, always has stuff in their pockets if you have coins. And she's not particularly mourning Erica the Fourth, but is looking forward to Erica the Fifth.
That's right. I think that's probably Maudit's first action in this game, isn't it?
Yup.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Seth. I try to run this shit show, and I don't know. I play D&D and Magic the Gathering with these people a lot. Welcome. That's about all I have to say today. Anybody want to tell me where we were last time?
On a boat fighting drowish dudes.
In space, and we wrecked the shit out of them.
Oh no, the ship was blowing up. The ship was blowing up.
That's right.
They did do their
suicide
self-destruct because they crushed their pendant, and I only know this because I just watched the clip you did in our clip thread. And
I cast Blink.
Yep, and you blinked into the ethereal plane, and you're going to stay blinked for 6 seconds, right?
I believe so. I have to roll. Give me a second.
All
I
right.
do not know how this spell works.
You should probably look up the spell. I'm looking it up. There is going to be some storyteller licensing going on here, so
okay,
some story reasons the spell will be modified.
Okay, so roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns for the duration of the spell. On a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane. At the start of your next turn, and when the spell ends, if you're on the ethereal plane, you return to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished from. If no unoccupied space is available within that range, you appear in the nearest unoccupied space.
All right. So I'm going to change the music to something a little more creepy.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Stop this.
If only we could hear the ambiance.
I know, right?
We can also see into the material plane right now as well.
Oh
Okay.
man, this is giving me so much inspiration for my next batch of treats.
When we left last time, you had cast Blink. You'd blinked out. The ship something was going on over there. Energy was building up. This is a question for Hiccup. And Hiccup is going to have to answer this as soon as I ask it. I'm going to give you like 6 seconds to give me a yes or a no. All right?
Okay.
Your little albino dwarf friend. Remember him?
Yeah.
No.
He screams at you, jump to these coordinates, and pulls one of those decks out of his pocket, one of the ones you'd recovered from the wrecked Nautiloid, and goes to jam it into the console. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. That was the correct answer.
Oh. I didn't realize there was going to be a correct answer, Seth.
Well, I mean, it was the answer that was going to stop you from taking a very, very large damage roll.
Okay, well.
All right, so you let him push it in, and the coordinates
Phrasing?
to... What's that?
Phrasing?
Yes. You let him gently caress your console.
My cloaca?
No, nobody wants to see that.
Is the console technically the ship's cloaca?
It's your story right now, so yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Did you miss us, Seth?
I did, actually. I really did.
The ship is now a moist pleasure barge.
It has always been the moist pleasure barge. It is
It's
now.
always been moist, but now it's
It's a pleasure barge. He enters the nav deck into the navigation console. Night of Law, it happened like a minute in because we left the damn mic live. Anyway, he pushes the nav deck into the console. Hiccup, you see the coordinates appear in your brain, the 3D map that you've got going on inside your navigational helm. And you hit the engines.
Engage.
Yep. You blink black out into normal space as behind you, the nautiloid that had been attacking you explodes with a concussive force that shakes the ship. And you are now in slip space, or whatever it is we call it here. What is it called in Strixjammer? Yeah, I can't not combine the words now. I've been calling it Strixjammer. Spelljammer. It is called Wild Space. You are in Wild Space, traveling faster than the speed of light, and you're on your way to somewhere called the Rock of Brawl.
I'll say, I can't help you. I've been binging Star Trek.
I'm going to just announce to the ship, to everyone on board, don't worry, guys. I had that situation completely under control. We are fine, although we definitely would have not been fine had another course of action taken place. You're welcome. This is your captain. Logging off. Goodbye.
You have to like preface everything with this is Hiccup coming to you from the flight deck. Sorry.
But I like.
Is that what I sound like to you?
I like to imagine that because there is no walkie-talkie, it's actually just her clearing her throat, going every time.
There's a lot of like it's the goo from the cloaca.
Cloaca goo.
Oh, God bless your hearts. I love it. Okay. You've got some time. You've probably got several hours to a half a day before you get to where you're going. Hiccup, you could actually take a rest if you'd like. You don't have to be in the helm while you're in wild space. You'll have to put it back on when you're coming out. So you could take a nap if you want.
I sleep.
If you all want to take a long rest and bandage your wounds after this this space drow combat.
I just want my spell slots
Yeah.
back.
Aurora comes walking in, by the way, and she's got an armful of, for lack of a better word, laser pistols.
I love that for her. She's great.
It's just so cool.
I mean, she collected all of the laser rifles that they had.
Or we threw them overboard.
Well, I'm gonna assume they dropped their weapons. So you now actually have an armory filled with. You had 2, right?
Yeah.
So now you have 11.
Yeah. I want a long rest, and I'm gonna resummon Erica.
All right. We'll get to that in a second. Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm just sleeping.
Vibin'.
I've made a nest.
You've made a nest.
I've made a nest.
All right. So I'm gonna flip over to Maudit summoning Erica, the 5th.
Yes, the 5th.
All right. Erica the 4th is dead. Long live Erica 5th.
Yeah.
So you cast your summon familiar spell, and something's happening. It's weird. This isn't normally how you would interact with whatever astral elemental plane you summon your familiars from. A hole appears in space, which is weird as shit because you are traveling probably faster than the speed of light. And it's moving with the ship. You smell burning flesh. Burning... Is that roast pest?
Oh.
And through the hole, you hear, "Send it now!" It's a familiar voice. And a pest drops through the hole in space with a tattoo along the back of its body. Actually, more like a brand. Still, like, smoking. And the hole closes.
Oh my god! They have defaced my property.
Are you looking at the brand?
Yes.
It's very intricate. It's obviously a spell. Somebody didn't do this with, you know, an iron or something. And it's addressed to Maudit. And on the back of the pest is written, "Resistance fine. Come back whenever you feel like. Urzmiktok."
Oh, I'm so glad they're not dead.
There's a little postscript. "Yes, I did brand all of the pests in the swamp." So, yes, Erica the Fifth, there you are. And you can make of that what you will. He's pretty much telling you there is a resistance and people are doing all right.
That's good. I also love the idea that it's not like the traditional familiar where it's like not really an actual creature, but like the essence of a creature that just reforms. No, I just have like an infinite access to
the swamp in Strixhaven, basically.
To the swamp
to
where I just pluck another one out.
I like the thought of Maudit decimating the pest population because she doesn't realize that they keep getting pulled from the swamp.
I'm just like, no, it's immortal. It's cool. It'll die. Whatever. It's fine.
Well, she knows that now. Whether she cares is another question entirely. Right? So.
It's great.
All right. Did everyone choose their spells? Take the long... Because I know you all have spells to choose.
Do we have spells to choose?
What?
Spells to choose?
Spells to choose from on a long rest?
I don't.
No.
Well, I have
only
spells
do
to
that when I
prepare. That's a good.
level up.
That's a good call.
Spells to prepare. You should probably do that.
All right. Well, calm down.
Calm thine tits. Ooh. All right. Is there anything you guys want to do? Talk about? You know,
Our
figure
feelings,
out.
maybe.
Can I have everybody just give me a quick insight check?
Yeah.
Aw, thanks for the cheers. Woo! Potamus Party. I'm sorry Ella's not here tonight, but thank you for cheering for us anyway.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
14.
Insight, you said?
insight.
23.
23. All right.
Insight.
I hope the
Wow.
threshold wasn't 15 because I got a 14.
I'm gonna roll for Aurora. I do that all the time, don't I? Suddenly, Aurora and Hiccup look at each other and realize there's still a drow somewhere on the ship. Remember the one that ran down below deck?
Oh,
Shit. We had a long rest and everything.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Like as you're preparing to have the long rest.
Hey guys, just letting you know we have a stowaway. You might want to go find him. Okay, bye.
Aurora will happily go with you, if, or stand guard over Hiccup if Hiccup wants to take a rest now.
Oh god. You know what, Hiccup? I had one spell slot left. We'll be fine.
All right. Who's going? Is everybody going?
yeah.
All right. Where are you going first? There's only two levels. There's where you are now. 2 levels below the main deck. So there's the deck where you all have your rooms, and then there's the storage area on the bottom level. So
Do you know where he went? Like which direction he went in?
he ran towards the bow of the ship and went down. Or actually, hold on, no, he didn't. I'm gonna have to change the map and go over. Hold on for a second. Let me change the map, and then I'll flip over the map scene. There we go. Let me open that scene, and then flip over. All right, there you guys are in the big ol' navigation captain's quarters room. By the way, that room to the north, is that the one that Hiccup has befouled with her nest?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. I don't have, you'll have to suspend our disbelief. I don't have a 2nd and 3rd level map, but below you, there's literally just a corridor that runs along the middle of the ship. All right. Let me give a check here real quick. I'm just going to open Aurora's character. Ah, oh shit. I closed the browserware.
Wait.
Yeah, it happens. All right. To everyone, and then there we go. Believe it or not, Aurora has survival. But she rolled a 7, so she has no idea which way he went.
I have survival.
Oh, go ahead, give me checks. Then perhaps you can, track the they're wearing shoes that you've never seen before.
I don't. I rolled a 9.
You know what?
I can give myself survival.
Why don't you try it? Or Pepsi could roll. You want me to roll for Pepsi?
Yeah.
Roll for
I think
Pepsi.
she has this. I think she's got the same. Yeah, well, Pepsi got a 4, so.
Okay, I will give myself survival. And then, so let's see here. All right, borrowed knowledge. It gives me proficiency, so I get to add +3 to this. Jesus Christ. It's a 12?
I mean, I'm realizing this looking at the map, so I guess you realize it. There is only one stairs that go down. So let me show you by drawing on the map. Right here. Oh, sorry, I need the pen. Oh, wait, look at this. Hold on. There is a highlighter. Pointer. So see this purple thing that I can do a pointer.
Oh my god!
So these stairs go up onto the navigation, like the what is it called? Not the poop deck. The one at the end of the ship.
Oh.
The prow?
No, that's the front of the ship.
Oh.
Well, anyway, they go up to that top deck there. These stairs right here on the bottom half of the map, they're the only stairs that go down. So you got to go down that way. Yeah, the deck on the top of the stern. There's got to be a word for that. Anyhow, look at Clover Bee's little pointer.
That's so fun.
Yay. Don't worry about combat-y things. I think we're going to roleplay this out.
It is the poop deck.
It is the poop deck? I love it.
All of it's
The poop deck is technically a stern deck.
All
It
right.
all gets pooped on by birds.
The after deck. So you got
Aft just mean butt.
poop aft, stern deck. You got choices.
All right. As you walk down the stairs, you hear someone yelling from the distance in a language you don't really understand. It's coming from one of the cabins at the end of the hall. Doesn't sound aggressive.
He's in my bedroom. I'm going to murder him.
Let me see. Hold on. I think we had this conversation before. Right. Because Aurora does indeed speak Elvish because she's half drow. So,
I speak Sylvan. That's like the
it's
Latin
actually,
of the
it's actually,
Elvish.
does anybody else speak Elvish?
I speak Elvish, yes.
All right. It is a really strange dialect. You understand maybe every other word, but it sounds like someone wants to surrender.
I cast. Oh well, we have people who wait.
Doesn't Pepsi know comprehend languages?
I do as well.
Yep, I think Aurora does too.
I'll cast comprehend languages.
On yourself?
Yeah, I guess.
And
We just want to murder.
Oh, I can only cast it on myself.
Oh, really? I guess
It's
Aurora.
not tongues.
Oh, right. Sorry. So yeah, Aurora can't help you, but I mean, she can understand it. So she'll go down with you if you want to approach the room in which this person has barricaded themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go down
go
there
down.
and talk to him.
All right, I'm gonna flip back over to the other screen. You approach and Hiccup and who's going? Everybody?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, Hiccup and Aurora hear a voice saying, "Under the rules of the Empire, I declare a truce. I am not your enemy. Don't kill me." Anybody want to check that for anything?
Yeah, I'll
Well-
incite that.
I only speak their equivalent of Latin, so all I hear is kill, not. And I'm like, fuck you, get out of my bedroom.
Is that an insight or
Yeah, give me an insight check, sure.
18?
This person sounds like a rank and file person who has no idea how anything about treaties and the rules of war. They sound like they're saying words they've heard before and they don't know what to do. They sound very scared.
I'm gonna turn to Aurora and tell him to come out, coward.
Because while I can understand the language, I cannot speak it.
Do you really want me to tell him to come out coward, or do you want me to ask nicely?
Nah, tell him to come out, coward. We need to establish our dominance.
All right. You hear her say something like, it's a guttural form, right? So she learned how to speak Elvish from some drow, and in the same way that you say, "Come out, coward," she says, "Come out, or I will slit your throat and prove to the world that you are a coward."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for him. See if he locks the door or comes out.
Joke's on him. I have not prepared.
All right. I think a 13 is fine. The door opens, and it is a male drow dressed in those strange, shiny clothes that they were all dressed in. And he puts his hands behind his head and gets down on his knees and says, "I am a prisoner of war. Don't kill me. Serial number 13597.
Your numbers mean nothing to us.
We failed math.
But that's my name."
Your name's a number?
He holds up his arm, and it's literally Brandon on his arm.
It's fucking depressing, dude.
Is there any, noticeable feature about him? Like, does he have a large nose or, weird eyes or something?
Give me an insight check. Just you.
17.
You realize that a lot of them look really similar.
Oh my god, is it the fucking Clone Wars?
What does that word clone mean? No, I'm sure you've heard the word clone before. If you didn't know any better, you would swear. You would swear that they were all carbon copies of one another.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I'm gonna call you Bob.
Okay.
All right, prisoner. Anyone got any manacles?
Let me see. Maybe.
Like Maudie, if anyone would have manacles.
I'm mighty,
So-
that's why I'm looking.
He actually,
Sir, what do you
he's actually unhurt, right?
what do you
like,
expect to happen here?
I don't know. I've never been captured before. I've never been a prisoner before. How are you asking this question, by the way?
What do you mean?
So, are you having Aurora translate for you, or do you speak
I
Elvish?
speak Elvish.
Oh,
yeah.
all right. Literally says I've never been captured. I don't know what's supposed to happen. As long as you don't kill me, I don't care.
Is that being translated?
Are you going to join us?
Sure. Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's lying.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. I think he's just dumb. I say this in common because he doesn't understand this.
I mean, what do you do?
I mean,
Do you just fly around and piss off the Empire?
What do we
is that
do?
what he's asking?
Yeah, he's literally asking that.
We learn things. We're knowledge hoarders.
Orders.
I sell stuff.
Do you like learning stuff?
Well, yeah, but I why would the Empire be after you if you're not evil and bad and killing people?
Because your empire is evil and bad and killing people.
Of course it's
Well,
not.
this is a larger existential question of belief and constructs. So we may need to have a chat over dinner.
You're watching his eyes glaze over. and he tries out the word in his mouth. Existential? What does that mean?
The anti-Seth character. Is it hurting you to play
This guy
this
did not major in philosophy.
No, this guy didn't major in anything.
This guy majored in pull the trigger on the rifle is what the guy majored in.
I was gonna say, this guy got a sign-on bonus and bought a sports car.
Do you want to go back to your people? Like, can we boot you somewhere? Like, can we? Because I don't know if there's trust here that you can stay with us or whatever. But
his if he were standing, his heels would snap together, and he says, "I cannot divulge the location of any Empire bases."
Oh, so he's like gonna. We gotta. Well, maybe we should throw him off the ship.
oh my god, y'all!
What?
I mean, I don't think we can maroon an idiot.
But if we just throw him off the ship, then space will take care of him for us.
Aurora's not looking real happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
He surrendered. That feels a
Yeah.
little bit too, like, I'm all for a good, deserved,
He only surrendered because he was losing and his friends died.
fair.
Like, if there is still, like, 3 guys up there fighting us, he'd be all about it.
Yeah, it's that
And in that case, I'd throw him overboard.
brainwashed mob mentality, and he deserves another chance to choose. Hugh like to make a choice.
I'm gonna
I'm
put
gonna
it
look
this
at
way.
Bob. Can you make choices?
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
yes, I can. I regularly
right now.
choose. Yeah, what?
I look at him and I'm like, what's your favorite color?
He looks down at his clothes and he's like,
No.
he's literally going to
Favorite
choose the color he's wearing. He says silver, which is the color he's wearing.
Oh my god.
I look at
He's a
him and I'm like, he is an open book. We can mold him.
Is he hot?
I'm imagining.
I don't know. Let me
as
hold
well.
on. Let's see.
What's his comeliness?
Charisma 14.
He's above
Not
average.
bad.
Yeah, well above average actually.
Alright, but I'm not cleaning up after him. You guys gotta clean up when he poops places, and I'm
What?
not doing it.
When he poops places.
Yeah, he's like, he's like a pet, right? That's what you guys want? You want like a little pet?
We could put him on a collar and a leash, and this can go sideways real fast.
I feel like that's
This is the
already
moist
going
pleasure
way
bars.
sideways. That's what we did at the
I
last
thought we've
pleasure
already had
bar.
this scene.
I mean, is there a problem here?
Yeah.
I mean, look, we already needed a deckhand to like pick up the poop and like clean out Hiccup's little like bird nest
Yeah,
And-
scrub the deck.
and like turn over the mulch in my compost heap. Like, and now
Right,
we got
alright,
one
cool.
for free.
Alright.
All right.
You're free to be here. We'll most likely kill you in the morning, but we'll be, you know,
You
All
should
right.
keep
See.
manacles on him. Like, he can be free to roam, but he should be manacled.
Yeah, unfortunately, I apparently don't have any. I have an umbrella hat though, but it is pest sized.
As you're having this conversation, I can't remember his name, goddammit. I'm just gonna call him Sithis, who is his brother that lives back on the other planet. Shows up and says, they're gonna kill him when we get to the rock.
But he's our pet now. Also, he could be a very valuable source of information with the application of proper spells.
I'm assuming you're talking in common.
Of course. Nobody else speaks fucking Sylvan.
I do.
Okay, Hiccup does, but nobody else.
All right. So Sithis 2, I'm going to call him that. He explains that the rock it's a pirate haven. It is literally where everyone in the known universe goes to trade information and goods. And implicit in that goods, you could tell, is stolen, illicit, you name it. It is indeed a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
I gesture towards Bob and just say, goods.
We may be criminals, but we're not slavers.
I didn't say slave.
That's
Information.
sorry. I thought that's what you were implying.
Information. He may be a moron, but he knows things.
When we get to the dock inspection, they're probably going to kill him and maybe us by association. So we should probably figure out exactly what we're doing before we get there.
Overboard?
Up to you guys. I'm just going to sit and watch this conversation for a few minutes.
He's a servant. He deserves to.
Do we have a life raft?
There is no life raft, no.
Do we have face paint?
We have the brooch.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
You all have brooches.
Hey, sir. Bob. Bob.
Yeah?
Here, take this. I want it back. So you can take this right now.
Okay, what is it? It's not going to kill me,
it's
is
a
it?
thing. No, it casts invisibility. Not invisibility. It casts disguise self on you, so you can disguise yourself as not a
you, not a you.
Not a you. Make yourself look like not a you. So that we do not get killed when we land on Pirate Island. Thank you.
But I'm a proud member of the Xerixian Empire. Why would I not want to look like a Xerixian?
Because then you'll die.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to die.
Yeah, so you should just keep your mouth shut and follow orders like you're probably used to doing.
Okay. Are you my lieutenant now?
We are all your lieutenants.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense. But I'll listen to you, little bird
Whole
lady.
new world, baby.
He very slowly reaches into his pocket and is like, I'm gonna just show you that I've got a dagger. Can I carry this with me?
No.
My finger guns up.
Okay. Takes the dagger and he just puts it on the floor in front of him, and he stands up finally and says, so you're not going to tie me up or anything?
Can you cast magic?
Yeah?
What kind?
I can cast spells.
Amazing. So can like most of us. Can you like what kind of magic? What are you? You like what kind of? If you would classify yourself in a class, what would you
Class?
classify
I'm
yourself
a
as?
warrior.
Yeah.
I'm a warrior, and but he casts a spell. He does something, and he levitates in the air.
Oh, so like useless spells then.
I don't know. I like to be able to levitate. The whole core. We're the levitation core.
Also, I giggle to myself. I'm like, so you're the dumbass boys.
All right.
I tap his shoulder and I hand out my extra uniform to him.
He puts on. He goes back into to your room, puts on the extra uniform that you handed him, and comes out. And he looks just like Hiccup in a too big uniform.
Oh my god. This guy's got no originality.
I like birds.
Are we gonna be twins?
I don't know. What is that noise?
Yeah.
Can everybody hear? I think it was
It was
Jax. Oops. All right. Anyway, that's the new rig, isn't it? Your graphics card's going nutty.
No, it's the HVAC.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
came on and it's really loud for some reason, so I'll mute while it's running.
Sorry. All right. He just happens to like birds, so now there are 2 hiccups.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to think of a better disguise. Well, you know what? I'm sure we have some pictures of some other things that you could turn into. But for now, we need to rest.
Okay.
And don't follow me. It's
Go
weird.
ahead and take your long rest. Aurora's gonna hang out outside his room just to make sure he doesn't do anything silly.
Yeah, I am now very salty that
that
he
better?
stole in my room.
That's fine.
I put it on
no, it's
high. No,
It's
okay.
not. Sorry. So you take your long rest. If you have any questions, we're going to go to the arrival at the Rock of Brawl. Or do we want to take a bio break first? Bio break?
Yeah, quick bio break.
All right, 5-minute bio break. And then we will get to our arrival at the Wretched Hive of Scum and Villany, known as the Rock of Brawl.
Woohoo!
Right back, folks. And intermission.
False.
And one of them will, as a favor to Dragomir, teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's a
Sticks
Bible
Book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes!
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay, cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass is really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press
jam.
to digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous.
Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic, that is?
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
It sounds I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out the safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not. You get the squirrel now. Do they have little chaps
I
on?
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranger will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not anyone. Not a specific one.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Like, I'm effing.
Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of
Twerking?
swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
I love you guys.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like you've kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault.
It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm not going to fight that one because there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope. You're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
No, I'm twerking. Don't tell me I can't twerk. I'm just going to twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your friends don't twerk.
Is there like doctor?
Woo! Hey, we are back just in time for the Rady Raid. Hello, friends. Thank you for raiding. We appreciate it. And by the way, before we jump right back in, the conversation we're going to have, and we were having, I wanted to ask my players because there will be an episode or two of, dead spacey, body horror, really creepy shit coming up, and I want to make sure my players are okay with it. So we've asked the question, and all of them have said yes so far, except for Jax. Put you on the spot. I've role-played with her for years, and I know she's probably fine.
I like Resident Evil is one of my favorite franchises. I'm fine.
Vagina dentata? What? Never mind.
Vagina dentata!
One of my favorite science novel themes is science goes wrong and it makes everybody's bodies and organs melt. And it's great.
Was that your really religious gang role, Prince?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That was my Deus Vult. God wills it. What, I'm slaughtering people? Deus Vult. Sorry. Anyway, now that we're not talking about our vampire game. Sorry. I got to go for 30 seconds more with it because you brought it up. God damn it, Jax. My character actually lived in the Mormon temple. That was his freaking haven, and he was literally controlling the entire Mormon church.
Isn't that really? Isn't that just like the Mormon church to begin with?
Pretty much, yeah. And the funny part is, I mean, I live in DC, and I only live like 4 miles from it. So.
Free Dorothy.
Yep. All right, cool. Let us get back to our long rest, and we are now at the Rock of Brawl. So, let me see. There we go. Where is my little... Oh, it's in a different chapter.
So if I may, what I'm eating...
Yes. What are you eating?
This is saffron rice pudding.
Ooh.
Homemade from the Firefly cookbook.
That's pretty awesome.
Ooh.
It's
Hold
so
on.
good.
I'm going to full screen you and hold it up to the screen. Hold on. I want to see this. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Blueberries?
Yeah, and I added blueberries because it's pretty savory. I mean, with saffron kind of.
Yeah.
So it's like rice, honey,
cool.
Chinese 5-spice.
That really does sound delicious.
And saffron, and then I throw blueberries. It's so good.
That's awesome, dude.
And milk, and then you just boil it down till it does rice pudding consistency and eat it.
That's awesome.
Delicious.
Tasty.
All right. So let's get back into our your long rest passes uneventfully. You don't hear Aurora scream that 13597 has done anything wrong or untoward.
His name is Bob.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to convince him his name is Bob. So.
Oh.
He doesn't don't give me a challenge.
Hold on. There we go. Since we know Star Cells is not joining us now. All right. So, let's see what's going on here. Next chapter.
So since we've woken up, I think we're gonna raid all the books that we brought and show him pictures and be like, pick anything that isn't one of us.
But I like birds.
Can I show him, like, I imagine I probably have a book of birds on me, like, let's be honest.
Okay.
Can I show him, like, a different kind of bird? Like, I'm, like, based off of, like, a crow, so maybe I can show him, like, a blue jay or something.
He disappears and comes back out of Maudit's room, and he looks like a Aarakocra version of Hiccup.
You know what? That's fine.
I can work with that.
Right down to the little hat and the illusion of a little frog on top.
You gotta take that off, though.
Yeah, that can't. That's no.
All right. He's like, fine. He changes the illusion. While you're having this conversation with him, Hiccup.
It's not a joke, Jim.
Sithis the second, the younger, comes and tells you, we're approaching. You should probably take the helm again.
Oh shit. Okay, and I boogie up back to my chip cloaca.
And you stick your little claws into the biogel goo and put the helmet on, and
wiggle it around.
The 3D map appears inside the helmet, the stars, and you're coming up incredibly quickly on an asteroid in front of you.
I'm gonna slow down, prepare for landing.
Okay. You come out of wild space, and in front of you, you see sunlight illuminating the rooftops and spires of a city that's built across the top of a huge asteroid. You also see the underside. It has structures as well built down, including fortresses and giant sails. There's a whole set of wooden docks that protrude from the end. For our intents and purposes, it will be the eastern side of the western side of the map when we go take a look at it, right? There's space-dwelling fish in schools that are flying around. You see some fishing vessels that are actually fishing these schools. And Hiccup, you hear in the helm. Wait for it. Proceed to docking bay 4.
Thank you. Over.
And you look down, and they are actually labeled. And docking bay 4 is indeed empty. And here is a fun picture of what you all see as you approach the docks. And yes, that is indeed a space gull.
I like how it has an angry eyebrow.
And well, it's an angry gull. That makes sense.
It's a gull. They're always angry.
So there are pier workers that are standing by once you get closer, Hiccup, and they're ready to start throwing ropes onto the vessel. Is anyone going up to help them?
That's why we have a...
I will go up to point at things and be like that over there.
13597 will go and help. Aurora will go, and Pepsi will go, and they'll all go up on deck. I guess it makes sense. Sinzan is also very high charisma, but Pepsi and Aurora are pretty high charisma. So they're going up with 13597 to catch the docking ropes and pull yourselves into the Rock of Brawl. Hiccup.
Sorry, I just got bacon. I got very confused.
There's a party waiting for you with gifts of bacon. Yes. No. As these ropes are attached to the moist pleasure barge jammer, it is towed in the last few feet, and you hear just a gentle bump as it docks in berth 4.
I will pull myself out of the ship cloaca gently.
All right. And walking up the gangplank to a surprised Pepsi and 13597 and Aurora. Somebody please go join them because it's literally me role-playing with myself.
I think I want to let you struggle, honestly.
I said I was up there. I just wasn't doing any manual labor. I was supervising.
Oh, I see. All right. Damn, you know what? I don't know if I added this. I'll do it right now. There is a very large, has to be 500 pounds, 7 feet tall. You've never seen this before. He looks like a hippo man. A man and a hippo. Very strange. Scared. Not that guy. Hold on. I'm going to change him out. To... images.
Oh, God.
You really don't like that guy, do you?
I don't. And definitely not as a surprise.
Definitely not as a surprise, huh? Yeah, no, I didn't save him. So here, hold on. Save image as. And where are we going to put him? Let's put him here. But very gruffly, he says, name of your vessel and how long you staying?
The Moist Pleasure Barge and Undetermined.
Okay. How you paying for the berth?
Sorry?
How are you paying for the berth?
Cash?
We take gold.
Okay. What's the cost per night?
Looks around. I'm rolling a die, and you can decide to, Pepsi and or Aurora will give you advantage if you would like. I rolled a 2, so don't even bother rolling. He has no idea how wealthy you are, so he's going to say 5 gold pieces a day.
Lovely. I would like to prepay for 5 nights.
You got it. And by the way, that's what he looks like. He is indeed carrying a blunderbuss and does have a parrot.
Oh, he's charming.
He's also towering over you and looks like he could probably stomp you into the ground.
I
Those
like
very
his
dangerous creatures.
jaunty cap.
Thank you. I like your, bug.
Thank you.
He will take your 25 gold. Subtract
I just removed it.
All right. And say, no contraband, right?
No contraband.
I'm just kidding. Bring all the contraband in you want. Then he turns around and starts walking down the deck. Oh, I'm Crux, by the way. You can find me anytime you want over in the that building over there. What's up? Oh, I thought you were saying so. I thought you were looking for something.
Nope, I'm fighting with D&D Beyond about tracking gold.
Oh, all right. Well, Crux, he thuds his way down the gangplank and makes his way over to what can only be, some sort of port building, customs building, and there's no sign on it other than a ship hanging out front. And you're on your own. You're literally you've just docked. You don't know anybody here. Let's you gonna
check
do?
This place out.
Let's explore.
Let's go sell some shit.
Sithis the Second, Sithis the Younger, hands you a map and says, "Don't leave without me. There will be money in it for you."
Okay, cool, but where are you going?
I'm going to sell some stuff.
Cool, where are you going? I also have stuff I need to sell.
Oh, all right. You want to come with me?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Here. He hands you the map. Let me flip over to the map scene real quick. That way you guys will have it. And I'm going to change the map on here. Where is it? There we go. And I will note that indeed, the symbol for the party is Erica. So right there on the left-hand side, the docks, there is Erica. So you guys tell me where and what you're doing, unless you're going to split the party, which I highly don't recommend. But tell me where you want to go. Take a look around the map. Everything's labeled.
I mean, I want to go sell some drugs.
Look, Sitha says that the city's split into 4 different areas. There's the high city, the middle city, the low city, and underside. First thing you got to remember is stay out of underside. The prince will have you killed. No one goes there but the royal family and the military.
I don't even see underside on the map.
It's literally the underside of the asteroid.
Oh, okay.
And you
they
can
get a
use...
whole half of the fucking asteroid.
They are the royal family.
That's some bullshit.
Well.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, they're in charge, kind of.
There's a theater.
There is a theater, yep. Watch your purse. Watch your
There's a
pack.
festival. Oh my god, is the carnival in town? I'd love to say hi to Mom.
He's just shaking his head at this point. Like, listen to me.
John.
There is a military, but there is no police force. Do you understand what that means? The businesses here police themselves. Right? You steal something, the shop owner may kill you. You get in a fight in the tavern owner may kill you. So, just...
Do we really look like the type of people that would just get into random fights at taverns?
Do we look like
Yes.
people who would let somebody just kill us?
No, but if you make enough of a stir, a lot of the shopkeepers will kill you.
Okay, point.
Do we need some star charts?
So, I was going to surprise you, but I didn't want to get blown up in an exploding nautiloid. You can keep it as your payment, or you can sell it. They're probably worth about 20,000 gold. But this nav deck that I gave you that tells you the location of the Rock of Brawl is worth about 20,000.
Ooh, money or city? That's a very difficult choice you've given us.
Not only that, but if you can somehow find a way to get about 5,000 or 6,000, I know a counterfeiter who will make you a copy and you can sell the real one.
Well, if you take me to a place where I can sell my drugs, that might be doable.
I think we can handle that. All right, yeah. Let's go. Get your stuff. We're gonna go to the Happy Beholder.
Woo!
Is it an actual beholder? Those things are nice.
Hope so.
He just smiles and says, yeah.
Jacob looks nervous.
So we're gonna see if my contact's there. If you want, we can take a look in the lesser market. There's also the great market in the middle city, but that's a little more upscale. If you want to sell something like, or Green Lady here wants to do, we probably want to go to the lesser market.
Okay.
Okay, let's walk on down to the to the Beholder.
Are we making our way downtown?
Making your way downtown. Yeah. All right, let me figure out where the Happy Beholder is. Do you see it marked on the map anywhere?
I've looked. I couldn't find it.
All right.
I'm staring.
It's on
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's right by our ship.
Oh, there you go. It is in the Low District, right?
Yeah.
There you go. The streets around you are... You're not familiar with these rocks. They're some sort of asteroid. Everything here is made out of whatever this asteroid is made out of. It's some sort of igneous rock. They make buildings out of it. They make... They make paving stones out of it. You know, you're sure you've even seen some like armor made out of it, or some you know, everything here is made out of this. You get the sense that metal is actually at a premium.
Metal's at a premium? What else can I sell them?
All right, let me go over to the map real quick and see what else is around you. As you are going there, let's see what else you walk through. Yeah, it's right there by the docks, so you actually don't see much other than the docks, and that's really all you see. There's a dry dock off to the south where other ships are being repaired. There are all kinds. There are races that are amoeboid. You know, they're just amorphous bodies with pseudopods walking around. There are the random assortment of humans, elves, halflings, half-orcs, orcs, goblins, you name it. It is more multicultural than Strixhaven even. There are races you've never heard of, races that you don't even know how they walk or talk. It is truly the clash of every race in the universe in one big melting pot. The Happy Beholder.
Why does that just sound like a McDonald's knockoff to me?
I was actually going to make it very much like a what's her name? Nana Toppins, but now it's a McDonald's. Now it's a McDonald's knockoff.
So it's a Happy Meal.
Exactly. It's a pretty large tavern. There are tons of lights spilling out. You hear music, you hear people having a good time. And as you walk through, and there are those swinging western doors, you walk through the doors, and there is indeed a beholder behind the bar.
What?
So cool.
And, you know, they are smiling, you know, big, huge, toothy, fanged grin. You see them talking to some humans sitting at the bar. There's a couple of orcs that are guarding them, but that's who the beholder's talking to. But there are tables everywhere. There's food, drink. If you want to sit and listen to the band, you can. If you want to sit and get some food, some drink, do whatever it is you want. And Sithis the Younger goes straight up to the bar and has a few words with the beholders. Anybody going with him?
I just want to go up to the bar and just put my little chin on the bar and stare at the beholder as Sithis is talking to him.
All right.
I also follow him with my big ol' witch hat at a jaunty, mysterious angle.
All right. You approach, and in the most ridiculous Italian accent, the beholder introduces himself as Large Luigi.
My friend Creep and I were literally talking about this beholder like 3 days ago.
I'm wondering what actually got into their brains to write this into the module, but I'm just gonna run with it. So, and he says, Sithis, how are you? What can I do for you, friend? And gestures with one of his eye stalks, and like 5 beer mugs just come sliding down the bar to you. He and Sithis start having a conversation about someone over at the Mercane Agency, their friend over at the Mercane Agency, Mercane, if my note taker wants to write that down. That said, you get the sense they're talking about someone who they don't really want to name in public. And Luigi asks him to come back a little later on tonight, and he'll set up a meeting when there's not so many eyes and ears around.
Hold on. Oh, there's a lot of eyes around. What do I want to write? What am I writing down?
Mercane Agency?
Yep.
Okay. There's a ton of eyeballs.
All right. I nudge Sith's buddies.
Sith is the younger. Here we go.
Sith, yeah, little friend. And I whisper in his ear, and I'm like, is this the contact? Could you facilitate an introduction?
Let me... He leans over and quietly says, now, just to be clear, Luigi is a beholder, and it doesn't matter, even if I was having this conversation with you telepathically, Luigi would hear. So, yes, and yes, you can come along unless Luigi has a problem with that. And he looks up at the beholder, and you've never seen an eye stalk shrug before, but you have now.
I tip my hat.
Beholder.
Right, and I'm also like, oh my god, Sith, this is a moron. I'm not talking quietly because of Luigi. I'm talking quietly because of all the other people in the bar. Is he new to this? Jesus.
So, yeah, we'll take you along tonight. I just let's be quiet about it, and we'll have a conversation after closing. Shall we have a drink?
Let's be quiet about it. I can talk about this telepathically or not. It doesn't matter. Like.
He just sits down on the stool and starts drinking and says, you should be nice to me.
I sit down and have a drink as well. I'm like, I'm starting to try. Like, you're going to have to remind me why.
I'm setting up the meeting. I got you the Rock of Brawl. Who would be space debris right now if I didn't use the nav deck to get us here? You, that's right. You would be.
Yeah, and who would still be stuck on that god-awful desert planet?
I like the desert planet. My brother lives there. Sithis the Elder.
Well, Steven, I have a question.
I love the idea of this family only having one name for their children.
Yes.
Was it even Sithis' like cousin or something that came? I thought it was a gnome.
It was a gnome.
Then he's still playing himself off as Sithis' cousin.
Okay.
Because I can't fucking remember because we don't play often enough.
Because they were all interchangeable, no-name characters.
Not interchangeable no-name characters, but they were all related. They all knew each other. They're all part of Rackhammer mining, the Rackhammer mining operation. By the way,
and then this guy would super sketch, and I kept being like, "You fuck with me, I'll kill you."
I remember.
And he was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And I'm like, "No, but really, I will kill you."
He gets that. He definitely gets that. So anyone want to do anything else while you're killing time waiting for the bar to close in a couple hours?
I'm feeding peanut shells to Erica 5.
She needs the roughage, right?
Yeah. And also, like, if I'm eating the peanut, I need a trash can, and that's what she's there for.
Cool.
Literal garbage disposal.
Yeah.
What's Xeno Termination Limited?
Yeah, that's a very suspicious thing on that map there, Seth.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. And he says... It's literally, what do you call them? Mercenaries. Yeah, mercenaries.
Mm.
I thought Mercane would be mercenaries, because, like, Merc for mercenary and Ain for, like, magic.
Yeah, I mean, well, the Mercane Agency, so they're information brokers. Mercane.
Ooh, we can put a star next to their name.
Yep. That's why we want to talk with my contact there. They can get us the information we need, or I need, and I suspect they might be able to get you a couple of nav decks that you might need.
Yeah. Also.
Any other questions you want to ask about the map while you've got it in front of you?
So many questions about this map, sir.
Go ahead.
This map is so cool. festival grounds. Does that imply the carnival is in town?
Well, the carnival's kind of always in town. I mean, there's always something going on at the festival grounds. It's usually a public gathering. There's often recreational sports that go on there. Once a year, the Arena of Froon hosts a... You've never heard the word he says before. You get the sense it's like an Olympic Games kind of thing.
Okay. Also, the donjon. Is that just a fancy public toilet?
No, it's this big walled fortification near the lake where, well, it's basically a prison, but it's also an auxiliary barracks for the Royal Guard.
What is the Sindiath line?
The Sindiath line over... Hold on, I gotta look at the map.
I feel like this would be easier if you just had like all of the locations and just like sent it.
All right,
No, but I want you to have this. I want you to have this conversation with Sithis the Younger. Where is it? The Sindiath line is in the Middle City, and Middle City Sindiath line, and he tells you that. I mean, they're a charter service. You can hire them to take you places. I mean, you've got your own ship. I don't see why you need them.
Okay, so that whole section is like hireable fancy people.
Yep. Give me an insight check.
Red Mask's Guild House.
Yeah, any of you who are paying attention to this conversation feel like it, you can give me an insight check.
Natural 1.
Yeah, you're oblivious.
12.
Oh, I got a 15.
Senzan. He's pretty obviously hiding something when he's talking about the Sindiath line. He's a bad liar in that regard. Like you just saw his eyes widen when you asked about it.
Okay.
You can poke at it now, or you can go back to it later. Up to you.
Yeah, I'll circle back around later.
Hey, Duff. Okay. Other questions about locations?
Do you want to ask about the red masks? The
red masks.
The Red Mask's Guild House? Oh, they're... How do I put this? They're one of the political factions here. The prince is prince because he has a navy. Right? And honestly, he's not bad. His dad was terrible. His dad lasted all of, like, I think a week as prince before he was killed. So, you know, this guy's not bad, but there are still a whole bunch of political factions that are blatantly supporting overthrowing the throne. The Red Mask's Guild House, they're a bunch of violent upstarts. They're young kids mostly, but they, yeah. It's supposedly a tavern, but it's really a meeting house for them. And he looks around, make sure like people aren't listening to him. He gives you that answer pretty quietly.
The library was going to be my next one for our friend.
All right, that's in the High City, I believe.
Yeah, it's on the edge.
He says, I haven't spent too much time there, but it is not the greatest library, but it probably does have some things you might be interested in, like star charts, navigational maps, books on how to spell jam, things like that. However, just to be clear, it is not a lending library. It does not. Nothing leaves the Library of the Spheres.
What's Starhaven?
Starhaven in the High City is well, it's the highest point here on the rock. It's the palace, Andrew's palace. Prince Andrew rules from Starhaven.
I thought he lived on the bottom.
Oh no, that's where all the military live, and that's where, you know, he conducts state business. But God, it doesn't get much light down there, and quite frankly, you know, the palace is much prettier, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Any other questions? Can I get back to drinking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And wait, what? I wasn't fully paying attention earlier. What did you say about Syndiath Line?
Oh, the Syndiath Line.
Yeah.
They're you could hire them for charter ships.
Oh. But we don't want that, right?
I don't know why you would want that. You've got your own vessel.
What do they have?
I mean, several of the ships you saw at the dock were Syndiath Line vessels.
Do they do anything else besides just rent out boats?
I'm sure they smuggle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a roll and see if he says something. Let's see. Somebody pick under or over.
Under.
I rolled a 1. It is under. He says, Crux, the harbor master, used to be a pilot for them, and something bad went down. I don't know why he's working for the prince now. He was actually one of their best pilots, and I haven't seen him on a vessel in years.
What was his name?
Crux. Krux.
Okay.
God, I hate it when they write these modules and they just give like silly spellings for stupid names.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh no, I know. Trilithium crystals. Yeah. So Sithis the Younger is talking a little bit more about just being back on the rock. He's excited. This is a really interesting place. He can get anything he needs to here that is illicit in any way. Maudit, did you have a question about the Low City and the market?
Not particularly.
All right, because that is where, when you asked him earlier, he said that's where you'd be able to sell your wares, making the air quotes.
Oh, well, yeah, that's why I was here. I thought that's why I'm meeting his friend.
You're meeting his friend for the nav deck.
I don't care about that. I need to get money first.
Oh, okay. Well, he says then, shit, if you're not worried about the nav deck stuff right now, go on over to the lesser market. Grab a stall. I think they're like 5 silver and sell your shit.
Eh, buddy.
Is everybody going, or are we splitting the party?
I want to go with Maudit.
I'm gonna go to the Syndiath Line.
All right. Aurora's going to come with you, and Pepsi is going to go with Hiccup and Maudit because, apparently Hiccup can't walk anywhere. She needs a ride, so.
I'm very delicate. I got brittle bones. They're hollow.
All right. Let's go to Hiccup and Maudit and Pepsi first as you making your way to the lesser market in the Low City. So let me go over the map scene. You guys move Erica the 5th to where it is Maudit is going to be going. And let's see, what can I add here? Let's add a... Matt, are you still watching? Oh, I don't have a Hibram in here. Damn it. Oh, here we go. Let's use the Moist Pleasure Barge as Suzanne's location. That text is way too big, but there we go. Let's make it text 24.
Just call it the NPB.
Yep. Go ahead, Sinzan. Put that. Where is the damn Cindy F line? There it is. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go back to the other scene, and you're walking over to the wait, hold on. Where's Erica going?
To the
Lesser
market.
Okay, yes. So it's only several blocks away. The streets don't change that much. There's still that igneous rock. Everything's made out of it. And you smell the market before you see it. There are spices in the air that you've never smelled before. Meats that you're not even sure what the hell they are. One of them, is like fricasseeing these little jellyfish looking thing. There's all kinds of crazy food and drink. And there are stalls set up all up and down the streets of this little open air market. And as you walk in, if you look around, you do actually see there's someone who kind of looks official, maybe, and they're just sitting behind a desk, and, maybe they sell stalls. There's no sign or anything, so.
There's no sign.
Nope.
I walk up to them and I look them in the eye.
All right, they are a halfling.
I look down into their eye.
Okay.
And I say, I have wares.
You want to rent a stall? Great, let's rent a stall. How much money you got? How much you want to spend? What did you bring? What are you selling?
I have goods and treats and trinkets. A simple stall, nothing fancy. A table will do.
Great. What kind of volume are you going to move? How much money do you think you're going to make? We take 10%.
It is unknown.
Okay, great. We'll walk by at the end of the day, and if you're lying to us, we'll just take it all. So, here you go. Hands you a little slip. Says, my name's Jonas. You are? Holds out a little book. Asks you to sign your name in the book.
I sign M and then Renifle for my last name. I know better than to give them my full name.
But you have touched the pen. No, I'm kidding. I'm just giving you shit.
Oh, it's not even that.
Touched the beacon.
A Fae never gives away her full name in writing.
Absolutely. He points to, take any open stall you want.
I take one, not all the way in the corner, but like one or two stalls away from a corner, but still heavily trafficked area.
Great. I have a question for you, and this is completely up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you leave 13597 on the Moist Pleasure barge, or did you want to take him with either one of these parties?
He can be with us.
All right, he's with you and Aurora on your way to the Cindiath line.
Yeah, we speak his language. It's cool.
All right, cool. Then, Maudit, you are setting up your stall with your wares for sale. What is Hiccup doing?
Hiccup is going to kind of wander around because we're in the market, right? The lower market.
Mm-hmm.
Hiccup's just gonna wander around and see if there's anything interesting going on, any kind of interesting people or
As you're walking around, the ambient magic in the air is pretty high, right? This entire place reeks of magic. It is an asteroid floating in space with an air pocket magically held there, right? It is, the ambient magic is high. However, there are people selling things that even with that ambient magic, you're confident that there are magic items for sale here. Is there anything in particular Madame is looking for with Madame's limited funds?
I mean, I I really do just got like everything I need. You know what? I'm gonna look see if there's any place that has like books for sale. Just like normal books, not magical books, just like books.
Sure.
Maybe
There's
books about like wild space and, you know, various like empires, like history books, things like that.
absolutely. And give me an investigation check.
17.
All right. There are books on the things that would interest Hiccup. There is a book on the history of the Xeraxian Empire.
Mm-hmm.
There is a book on, the history of spelljamming. There, and you're not sure about, you have no idea who wrote them. The name doesn't mean anything to you. They could be bullshit. They could be real. But there are books about these things. And, as you're perusing them, they don't look to be bullshit, but who knows? But those are the two books that stand out to you.
Would I be able to purchase these books?
Sure, the vendor will happily sell you both of those books, or either or one of them for 10 gold pieces each.
I will take. Can I haggle? Oh my goodness, can I haggle?
You can haggle as Pepsi sings a "Hiccup is the greatest ever" song, and you can have a +8. You can have a D8 on that roll.
I'm gonna try to haggle down to 6 gold pieces each.
All right, I'm gonna say that's like 18.
Okay.
Wait, the books are more expensive each than docking the boat?
Yep. Knowledge is power.
You found some nice books.
Or they're complete bullshit, and I'm getting fucking upsold over here. Ooh, okay, that's a 22.
Gold leaf edging, original editions with a signature.
Did you open it up and it's hollow and like somebody's storing peanuts inside? What did you get?
It's a mimic. I got a 22.
All right, you are absolutely able to haggle them down to 6 gold pieces each.
Sweet. I'm gonna buy both of them.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna start following, like dooting around Maudit just with my little beak in the book about the Xeraxian Empire.
Yep, I'm writing them down. I am actually, look at that. I am writing them down.
Because now you gotta make up what's in them.
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I know what's in them. History of Xeraxian Empire, history of spelljamming. Got it. All right, I am going to flip over to Senzan and Aurora and 13597. As you cross from the low city into the middle city, the air smells purer. It smells cleaner. It smells like you haven't been on a spelljamming vessel for 8 months.
They have showers. Rude.
Yep. And what you start to realize is that there's a very segregated low, middle, high city. They get better air. You start to see some buildings that aren't made of that basic igneous rock. There's even some wooden buildings, which is, you start to get the sense that shit in space, wood's pretty damn valuable. As you walk through, you see the Great Market on your left, and it is huge, colorful stalls, built in, very permanent. You get the sense that these are all permanent structures, whereas in the low market, everything's just a stall that can be knocked over. How many space sheep for space wood? Yeah. Fuck you, I'm not selling you any sheep. Sorry. Or trading you any sheep. That said, you arrive at the Sindiath line. It is a small building, well made. There's a wooden door out front, which you've come to understand means they have a little bit of money. And in very plain script on the door, it says Sindiath line.
There's nothing untoward outside or interesting.
No, and as you're standing there, someone comes in, a couple of people come out. for all intents and purposes, looks like a travel agency.
Okay, we'll go in. I'll go in.
All right. You open the door, and it is very different on the inside. It is not bigger, but it is very different. It is gaudily decorated. There's gold leaf on things, red and green on the walls, and gold reliefs. It's a very gaudy display. It's not even wealthy. It's gaudy. There are a few humans behind the desk, and one of them looks up and says, "Hi, welcome to the Cindyeth line. How can we help you today?"
Yeah, we were recommended to your establishment.
By?
Oh God, I'm new here. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. Started with a T or an R or something.
Oh well, no matter. How can we help you today?
Yeah, you move people around on your ships, correct?
Yes, we do. We take charters, we do tours, we move cargo. What is it you need?
What's some of your most popular tours to go look at something interesting around here?
Well, they mention a nebula. They mention, the crab. Sorry, crab nebula. That's a real thing. I want to make something up. The dragon turtle nebula. They mention the something about a hole in space, black hole that they like to show people as it sucks in light and matter. There's a couple other things, and were you interested in a tour?
Potentially. How much for the nebula?
For the nebula, do you want the week or the 2 week?
Oh goodness, they're that long? How far? I guess it's far away.
Well, I mean, it's not really cost effective for us to do day trips. So now we have some day trips to the asteroid fields, and we have a few day trips to nearby planets. But other than that.
So how much for a week nebula tour and a day trip to the asteroid field?
Oh, that would be 1,000 for a day trip and 20,000 for the week tour. I'm going to do an insight check for them because that and they're oblivious.
I'm gonna kind of think act like I'm thinking about it, write some things down. And is there anything in this place to look at, or is it just decor?
Oh no, there's like some brochures, some silly little, hey, use the Cindyeth line, we're the best, blah blah blah. There's some brochures. There are some awful paintings on the wall of some of their vessels.
So it's like a line, like a cruise ship line.
I mean, it's not a franchise or anything, but for all intents and purposes, it is a tourist, not attraction, but it's built for tourists. As you are hemming and hawing, very quietly, one of the other proprietors will come up and ask, "Did you need something moved?"
Well, I did kind of ask about moving people.
Did you need any goods moved?
People can't be goods.
We don't deal in those.
As you should not. As you shouldn't.
He says the same thing you've heard before. We may be criminals, but we're not evil.
I kind of shrug. I mean, not at this time, but it's good to know that you do that.
What is your name, dear?
Senzan.
He holds out his hand and says, "My name is Mizix, and if you need to move something, come back and ask for me." But please enjoy the whatever tour it is you decide on, as he walks away.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
Oh, poop. An 8. He seems great.
He's a paragon of truth and honesty.
Right. Are my companions doing anything?
Aurora is simply standing back, making sure 13597 doesn't do anything stupid. Like, she's just literally standing next to him, and you see her grab his arm every now and again, or like kick his shin.
Just on babysitting duty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do? Because we're coming up on 10, so I want to jump back to Maudit real quick, and then we'll call it.
No, I'm good here for now.
All right, cool. Let's jump back to Maudit and Hiccup and Pepsi. So what is Maudit selling, and how is she doing it, and what is her intended outcome?
So, like always, she has her primary wares, which is her foods and treats, which is, let's see here, it's now 7 foods and 3 treats.
Cool.
She also can sell 10 good berries.
Cool.
And she has a variety of trinkets that she has picked up along the way. So we've got, let's see here, we've got antitoxin, we've got,
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Things will be, and Maudit is smart enough to know this, I'm not even going to make you roll. You are not trying to sell poison laser weapons, right?
Oh, of course not.
Okay. All right.
I'm selling antitoxin. I'm selling things like maybe the potion of mind reading, but that's going to be a secret thing in the back that I'm like, ooh, if you're interested in potions. All
right,
I've
cool.
got like little bits and pieces of here. If somebody's really antsy for some metal, I'll sell my pot that I make my potions in. I am trying to get 5,000 gold.
You're trying to get 5,000 gold for that?
I mean, I'll sell them every day because I can make more treats and food every night. So.
All right. So I think that's probably a good place to end then, with Pepsi sitting on the edge of your stall singing a Maudit makes the best treats in the world song. And you and I will have a little chat offline about how much money you're going to make. Because I don't want to do this. I don't want to sit here and do this math on stream.
Yeah, nobody wants to sit here and be like, let's play capitalism.
Exactly. All right, cool. That is our stream for tonight. We will pick up next time with how much money Maudit's made and the meeting with Sithis the Younger's contact at the... what the shit is the name of the place? The...
Happy...
No. The...
No.
Mercane?
Mercane Society, right? That is in the Low City, though.
Yeah, it's right next to where I am.
Yep, the Mercane Agency. Cool. All right, let us start with Senzan for confessionals this evening. Senzan, how's Senzan feeling about the Rock of Brawl and tonight's events?
I just want to go to the theater, but barring that, I'm wondering about moving these poison laser weapons. I mean, to what end, though? Like, unless we can find an off-world buyer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like sensing things, and I feel like there's something I should be doing, but then I get there and I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, this isn't my forte. So it's kind of hilarious because
it really is. Like, I find it amusing that the woman who didn't want to throw the prisoner off the boat is now okay with being a gun runner.
Yeah, it's all kind of conflicted. It's fun.
All right, awesome. Hiccup confessional.
Listen, I'm a little confused about the way that this party works sometimes, because sometimes we're really into killing people, but when I suggest that we kill people, all of a sudden we want to be good. What's up with that? I don't know. Bob's all right, I guess. He keeps trying to copy me, which I don't like. Identity theft is not a joke, Bob. I got some books. We should learn about like the culture and like the place that we're in because I feel like it might be helpful. I think we're really like fishes out of water, out of space, in space. Fishes in space. We're not fish though. Anyway, I hope Maudie makes a lot of money selling her drugs.
Awesome. Maudie!
Hey kids, you want to buy some drugs? No, but really, come buy my crap out of my pockets, and maybe after a day or 3, I'll have enough to jailbreak this map we downloaded, and then we can sell that for more money. And then I don't know what we'll do with that money, because we still don't know what we're doing in space. But yeah, buy my drugs.
Hold on. Oh my god. I'm gonna do Pepsi's confessional. And it consists of, yeah, I buy the drugs, I light the fire, I am your main supplier. I'm your man, I buy the drugs. I can be the jump start for your car parked in your mind. Cause you left the lights on all night long. There's literally a song called I Buy the Drugs. So Pepsi is singing it on the corner of Muddy's stall.
You know,
and
you
that's
gotta
where we
set
leave
the
it.
mood sometimes.
All right. Anybody want to add anything? Myriad, where can we find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/myriad_x. I stream normally sometimes Mondays, but usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then I am also doing a cheeky little 12-hour stream this Saturday to celebrate 500 followers. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I got a lot of stuff planned. We're going to do a lot of different things. We have some giveaways of some Steam keys of some games that I've picked out myself. Thanks to my dear friend Mornian, who gave me those keys to give away. And then I'm everywhere else playing in various D&D and TTRPG games.
Yay. I'm going to put this up just for a second because Ella looks super cute in her little frickin' R2-D2 dress. And finally, we played the Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering pre-release the other night, and I had this on for our pre-release, so there we go. I promised I would wear it again tonight.
Yay. That's what we should have made Bob wear.
Should have made Bob wear the Witch King of Angmar. Bob is now the Witch King of Angmar. All right, cool. Wave goodbye, everybody, and we will see you same bat time, same bat channel next Monday, unless we don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Balls.
Balls.